Beautiful day to you. How are you doing today? This is Mr. Simeon. I'm going to be taking you in Coreldraw. You can see on our screen we are having two beautiful logos. Now I'm going to be teaching you how to design the one on the right, which I design, and you would design the one on the left as your classwork or assignment. Then you would submit back to me. So today I'm going to be taking you on Coreldraw and how to design beautiful and professional logos using Coreldraw. I hope you're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy. For this little few moments, I'm going to be taking out to design and using some tools in designing Coreldraw. Enjoy your beautiful day. Please follow me as we're going to start. So, how can we design logos like this in Coreldraw? We are going to be making use of these tools here and some properties of those tools, because sometimes when you click some things here and you pull, you notice the things here automatically changes. When you delete it, they change again until you click something else, then it changes again. So whenever you click anything in this place, the property bar changes and brings out the things you can do with it. So if you zoom out by scrolling down your middle mouse, you would see the logo we are designing today. We are going to be highlighting everything and putting it by the side like this. That is what we are designing today. What you just need for this design is nothing more than just your logo or your picture, which is the one in between. This is just what you need. The logo out there is going to be the one for shapes. In future lectures, online tutorials, I'm going to be taking you on how to design or trace out pictures and images like this. So how can we design beautiful logos like this? Join me, sit back, relax, and let's start. You look for tools like this. Sometimes you might think this is a square that will turn into this. No, it is not a square. It's actually a rhombus that turns into a kite format. And where can you find rhombus? You come to this place where you see different shapes stacked together. It's called basic shape tool. Click on the very first basic shape tool and you drag to the right. Here you're going to be having a rhombus, and you can also click Control down and drag to the right. You see that you are drawing two different things. This is one with control, this is the one without control. We're going to be using the one without control, so delete the first one at the top. Now we are going to be making use of these thin lines, rulers up here, and there's a ruler here horizontally and the one vertically here. These lines, let me pull them down. Click on them and you pull them down. You click on them like this and you pull them down. They have a whole lot of things to do in your design to make your design perfect. You don't just begin to do things. Now let me tell you why this is important. If you look very well in this design, look at this line. The top and the down part is the same. Look at this point. Can you see? Look at this point. Can you see? The same thing. Now let's look at this point. They are also perfectly the same. So that is what we are going to be doing in the shape that we are going to be drawing also today. So let's see. We are going to bring this one down. We're going to bring the line up from here down to the edge of this place. That's what is going to be monitoring what we are going to be the height. And we are going to bring another one again. Left click here and pull down again. Yes, that is the height of what we are designing today, and this is the center of what we are designing. So click on your shape, click again in the center. It changes to the movement turning, then you turn round. You see that it is not yet in a perfect shape, because here is a little bit down and here also is a bit up. So how are we going to do it? The first thing we do is to click at the center button again, reduce to the best height that we want first. We want this height, the maximum height we're looking for. Yes, we are the perfect maximum height. Then you use this particular tool called the shape tool. Click on the shape tool and click on this red dot. Then it helps you adjust your shape to wherever you want. Can you see? Perfect kite. This is a perfect kite. Then click here. Now we have this and we are going to double this. How are we going to do it? You click, you press down on your keyboard the shift button, then you bring the control or shift. But the shift is what I use mostly. You click on the shift, and when you click on the shift, you press the down. Let's adjust this place very well. It's having issues. The line is not straight here. Okay. Okay. We're not using the centered one to no wonder. Look at it. So we are going to be clicking here, click the center and shift it in the right way it's supposed to be. Now it's almost getting there. Click the center again. Let's bring it. It must be the same thing. Okay, maybe a little bit more to have a perfect kite shape. Yes, we've gotten it. So this is a perfect kite shape that we're going to be making use of. Now can you see in the plus sign in between is touching all the whole angles perfectly? That is how you're going to be designing yours. You can see this place also is touching the angles perfectly. So what are we going to do? When you click this place, you press your shift button on your keyboard. Then when you press the shift button, your single two-headed arrow automatically turns to four-head. Then you left click and you pull down to your taste and you right click before you drop your left click. That is it. Then it becomes two. If you like, you can delete those lines back. Click on them and click delete on your keyboard. Delete them on your keyboard. You might be needing them back later, but not now, not anymore for now. So you get your rectangle shape by clicking rectangle tool. Come to the size where you want it. This size is enough. Bring it up a little. I think this is perfect. Then click on the arrow, the pick tool. That pick tool is your arrow. Make sure nothing is highlighted. Then from outside, from your top left, click your left click and drag down to highlight everything. Something will change at the top, property bar. Once you do that, you have embedded three shapes, two kites and one rectangle together. So you have options of what to do with them. So we are going to be using the trim tool, the trim property. So click on the trim. Yes, it has cut the actual cut that we wanted in this place. Let's look at the cut we are looking for. Can you see the cut there? Ctrl Z to undo. That is what we just did here. So click on the rectangle and pull it out. You can see the cut. Click on the middle kite and pull it out. Perfect. This is what we want. This is exactly what we want. Then how can we make it a thicker border like this? You go to this tool that they call the outline tool. We want a thicker border and a thicker outline. So you go to the outline tool and choose this one, the fourth one, the 8-point outline. Then you have a very thick outline. That is how I got this outline. Then you want to change the color to purple. Then you can go to the outline once again, and this is where you pick the outline color. Then when you pick the outline color, you try to maneuver, pull here up till you get something that's looking like a purple. Now let's click anywhere in this box close to this place. This and this is almost looking the same. Let's make it towards the darker part. This and this is looking the same. Yes, this and this is looking the same. So let's pick maybe this. Yes, can you see that? It has changed to purple. that's changed to purple. So how do we insert this and how do we curve out our words? There's something we call writing on the edge. So sometimes when you want to type something that you want it to blend up with this place, you have to click the shape or create another shape that looks like this. So let's create an exact shape like this because you're going to be deleting it in the future. Now you left click down, then you drag it and right click to drop it. Then you're actually creating two exact types of what you want to do. We'll be deleting this later. So we are going to be clicking here and type Pottersville here. Pottersville. This is Pottersville. Then let's come again and do the one for school. Click here again. See, when the A turns to, when that A you're seeing with a 4 arrow sign comes on top of the shape and it turns to one single, it looks like a capital I and an underlined A, that is when you click. Then you go to capital S CHOOL, that is Pottersville School. Then you click it. Then what do we want to do now? We want our Pottersville and we don't want this shape. So you click the middle shape and you delete. You press delete. That is it. This is Pottersville. Okay, this is PO here and this is Pottersville. So let's undo it, Ctrl Z, and let's make sure our Pottersville is having the right Pottersville. Maybe where I clicked, I didn't click the center. So I'm going to be deleting this place. So Pottersville could come up to where I want it to be. I'm going to click up here. Yes. Pottersville. I think this is far better. Then we click at the shape in between. We double click at the shape in between and we click the pick tool and we delete it. Yes, you double click, you pick the pick tool and you delete, you press the delete. So we have the shape we want without turning. Can we see that it's entering perfectly? Can we see that the school is entering perfectly? We are getting what we want to design. Can you see? Pottersville, school. The only thing that is different here is just the font. To do the font is not hard. Just click on the Pottersville here. You see 27, so we have to make this 27 and this is 24, so we have to make it 27. Press enter. Yeah, that is it. We also make this 27. Yes, that is Pottersville School. And how are we going to bring in this banner here? This banner, we get the banner from the same place we got our room boss, and that is this place. It's called banner shapes. Click on your banner shape and drag your banner to the size of what you want. Can you see where your banner is going to be staying? But the funniest thing is that this banner is facing up instead of the banner to face down. So what are we going to do? So drag it up as I dragged it up and check this place. You see some things, properties of the banner. You can see this one facing down. You can see this one facing up. So just use this one. Just do it like that, and your banner, pick it again. Pick this, and your banner should be facing down. Okay, remember, this is what we need to do. There's this thing here that helps you to mirror your image. That means can help you to turn it upside down, can help you to turn it left, right. So what you do is just to mirror it. Yes, that is the mirror you click. This one down here, you click it. If you click it again, face up, If you click it, it faces down. It's as if you're turning it upside down. If you click this, it turns it 360. See the yellow coming to the right? Click it again, the yellow comes to the left. So this is what we are going to be making use of. I will drag it to our taste. Yes. If it's too big, you can pull it down a little. Now, you see that this one is straight, this one is a little bit curved up. So why is it like that? How can we do it that's going to be a little bit curved up in a beautiful way? There's a shape we make use of here. It's in between the shape. By default, it looks like this. The name is called Interactive Blend Tool, but that is not the one we're going to be using. Let's take it out. Let's work on it. Let's take it out. Let's scroll down a little bit. So here, Interactive Blend Tool, click this dark arrow at the bottom left and click this Interactive Envelope Tool. When you click it, this thing changes. Then you have a little dot, a tiny fainting dot in between here. You pull that dot up a little. Then you pull the down one up a little, and it's almost looking the same. Then you could pull this one down. You could pull anyone you see here also down. So this is what I used. Okay, you can see that this place is bending. This place is bending. It's still cool. We can make use of this. We just want it to go a little bit bending, but if you don't want it to, it's even looking more beautiful than this. But if you don't want it to look like that, there's something I did that you can do. We use what we call the fill bucket, smart fill tool. This one, it has different types, this and this. You make use of the first one, this. Then you click this part here. You click this part here. Then if you look at what it's saying outline, specify outline. The outline here is white. If you like, you can specify the outline to be black. You can make the outline black. You see the outline here, it's going to be black. If you feel it, see, you see it's now black. What do we have here? Do we have a black outline here? I think we have a black outline there. So after filling that part, use the envelope tool now on it and pull, and you see that this place is not going up again like before. So let's make use of it like that. Now let's pull it up with the envelope tool. If it was another design I would love to make, I would have loved to use something like this. This looks a little bit beautiful too, like this, but we need to fill it up. Now use your fill tool to fill this place up. Use your fill tool to fill this place up. No, you have to make it big, so to not fill another place up. You make it big. I make it big by using the zoom tool. I just scroll my middle mouse. You can make your own. You can click here and highlight here, then it comes out in the zoom form. Then the smart fill tool again. Undo it. It's not supposed to be filling that part. Let's redraw and smart fill it. Come to this place, drag it, turn it upside down. Yes, let's smart fill now. Yes, perfect. I've done something to that one that is now making it working fine. Then here, let's fill it up with the black color, but that is not how we're going to fill. You're going to fill it with the smart tool, choosing the black. Yes, that's the black, that's the black, that's the black. But what did I do here? When I want to fill here, I want to choose have a white border airline. So this is a white airline. Let's refill now. See, that is the white coming out. Can you see the white? That's the white. That is the white. So that is what I did here. Let me zoom. That is what I did here. You can see the white traces. You can see the white border here. Then there's a white here. That's the same thing I did here. That's the same thing I did here. After filling, after picking this bucket, I choose an airline white. I choose the specify to be black. So if you like, you can choose the specify to be purple. You can decide to make it purple and airline white. This is it. This is it. This is it. We can make use of this. I like everything. When you bring it here, it blends with what we have. You see, it's looking much more beautiful. With Coreldraw, you could be more creative than even what you are saying. Let's zoom. Let's zoom it. You left click now. See, to me, I feel this is looking much more matured. Why do I left this in black is that I left it alone because I choose the color of the border here by randomly picking a color at this place. But this color here is fixed, so it's not looking the same. That is why I left this one in black. So let us still go back to the same black since this is what we are designing. Let's go back to the same black. Smart fill tool. Let's choose the black. Scroll up, black, airline white. Then choose a smart filling. Black, black, black. Yes, then we have this. We have what is here. So right now you go to the pick tool. Highlight it from here. Take it out. Take it out. This is where we need to pull it up. Take it out under. It's because of the tutorial. I'm making sure that what we are designing is not going out of what we are seeing. I would have taken it to a different place and edit it. Now click outside and click envelope tool now and click on the center. Pull this place up. You see this place is not leaving any longer. This place is not leaving any longer. It is now as straight as this. Pull this place up also. Center. Yes. Click outside here. Click here and click delete. Click it again. Delete. Yes. Keep deleting till you delete everything and you have what you want. This is exactly what we want. So you keep clicking that place till you have deleting. You have delete. You delete everything rather. Now this is what we want. We've designed the banner to our taste. Then how can we type we are live molders? Just like what I told you. Let's see if this size is the actual size that we want. Okay, I think this is perfect. Yes, this is perfect. That is the actual size that we want. So what are we going to do? We are live molders. I told you that before we can put in something perfectly, you need to document the same shape out. So just click on this middle shape, pull it out, and right click to drop it. That is, you are duplicating it. So when you duplicate it, let's give it a white color so we can see the text that we want to design. A white color, maybe we can give it a border, a white color and a border. Or let's undo. We can still make it black and our text will be white. So click here and click the center. What do we want to type? Let's look at what we are willing to type there. We are typing we are live molders. So come to the shape, click the center. You see the A and the I is changing. So type we are live molders. We are live molders. Now we have the we are live molders there. Now what are we going to do? We want to delete the shape under it. Click the pick tool, select the shape under it, double click the shape under it, select the pick tool again, click delete. We are live molders is out. Do we get the step? Should I repeat the step again? After typing we are live molders, double click the shape below. Now click the select tool, press delete on your keyboard. That is it. We are live molders is out in the shape that we want it with the banners. Before we take it there, you see that it's going to disappear. It's black, so you have to bring it out and turn it to white. Now pick it from the white and drop it here. Exactly perfect. This is perfect. You can see we are live molders, exactly the way we wanted it. Let's look at the font size here. The font size is 24. The font size also here is 24, so we are not doing anything. In some cases, if you are trying to design a logo that is a picture, you don't need to know the font size. Just use your discretion to keep selecting font size that you like, and you would know. Then let me tell you one thing that is happening here. Drag this one out. Select this one like this. Drag it out and press Ctrl G, or you press this. Ctrl G is to group, so just click the group button, then you turn it to 1. If you don't click the group button, if you click here, you'll be pulling it out one by one, so you need to group it and bring it back to where we want it to be. Press down. I think it's good. Why did I group it? Because I want to stretch it more. Now this is what I want. I think this is exactly what we designed. Find your text here. Look for your text that we drop. We drop a text here. Yes, that is the text. You keep clicking randomly, or sometimes when you drop the text, you can make it black. So you can come here and drop it inside where we are live molders. Do you know why I did that? Because we here is having a lot of gap before the edge of the banner, and the S has a lot of gap. So mine too must have a lot of gap, and the we a lot of gap. Let me reduce it. It's too much. Yes. Undo. It's perfect this way. Let's zoom it again. Let's zoom our design. You make a box around what you want to work on. Click we are live molders. Press down on your keyboard. It's too much, so carry it with your mouse to the center. Make sure it's at the center. Zoom it more. Click again. We are live molders. Make sure you put it where you want it. Yes, that is we are live molders. Then how did we have these stars here? How did I do the stars? It's very easy. I brought out the shape from here. The shape always have this shape default that draws this. So we don't want to draw a rhombus or a diamond or whatever. So we click the little down arrow here and click your star here. Pull out your star and give it the purple shape color. Then pull out another one again and drop it by right clicking. Yes, we have 2 stars there. Let's look at something that is unique about these stars. I zoomed in. If you notice, this star is having a black border. So I light the stars and right click on this place. You see the border will disappear. You see the border is off. Then you group it again, just like the way I grouped the other one. How many stars do we have? We need 2 stars. So let's first of all click and turn to whatever shape we want it to be. It's too big. Let's reduce it. Let's reduce the stars. This is pressing down the shift key and reducing it to your taste. Now it's not standing the way it's standing here. It will stand with this. Slant it again, click the center button, turn again. Turn it until you achieve the best shape you want it to have. Let's zoom in. I scrolled up my middle mouse. We must pull this thing, it must obey our word. Click the middle again, turn. Sometimes that is it. It's perfect now. Yeah, It's perfect. Sometimes you could bring the lines in to know how to do it, but it's very easy. It's just what you need to see that it's balanced. How do we bring this star? How do we duplicate it to this place? Just click on the star, come here, drop it here. Don't do anything. I told you about the mirror tool. Just click the one at the top, then it does that. You see, I didn't drop it by right clicking to duplicate. I dropped it just by the normal left click, so I have to duplicate it back again, or I can simply undo, and I must drop it with my right click. Now we have 2 stars. Click the top mirror. Now we have 2 stars, and select it, put it where you want. Don't just drop your stars. No, don't just drop your stars. Use this ruler to know the edge of your stars and to know the bottom of your stars. If they're having the perfect shape, size, then you are good to go. Then I think I'll just pull it out a little. Yeah. Now I think I'm having the perfect position for my stars. There. Delete off that. Then let's zoom out again by scrolling down our mouse, the middle round ball. Then how will this one come in? I got this one from our logo on the desktop. This is our logo on the desktop. It's called school logo PNG. Pull it and pull it inside this place. That is how you import in a fast mode. Now after you do that, we are going to cut off the round shape. We're going to cut it off and remain only this shape. So how are we going to do it? We use what we call the shape tool. You can first turn it to a bitmap. Click convert to bitmap. Okay. Work on your zoom very well. It's going to make your work fine. Just know how to zoom. When you want to zoom, put it at the center, zoom in, zoom out. Put it at the center, or you make use of this, highlight around the borders, then it can zoom. So click this shape tool and let's go. We are cutting it off. Yes, it's okay. That is off. Perfect is off. The more you zoom, the more you are able to see some accurate things. Is off. It's off. Let's bring this one down a little to get that place off. It's off. Don't mind it's bending. We don't want it. So yes, that is the picture we're making use of. Just come and place your picture inside this place. Now what are we going to do? You can see that the white edge is covering what we did here. Just press on your keyboard to send it backwards. You press shift page down on your keyboard. When you press shift page down, it goes back behind the shape you designed. That is it. Shift page down, and you can reduce the size to what we have in here. The shape, the picture we inserted here looks too big, so let's reduce it to this. You are going to press down the shift key on your keyboard first. Then I think this is perfect. Yes. Now we have Potter's View schools. We are live molders, exact duplicate of what we have here, and only the names, that is the Pottersville school text, that is now having black color. I know you know how you can do that. You might want to make it more beautiful. Click the bold. No. Let's undo it. It's changing what we did. So just go to your purple in your color palette. Here, this side is called the color palette. So click your purple color. It has changed. Click your school. You make sure it's only the school that is highlighted. Click your purple color. Perfect. So we have an exact replica of the logo we designed here. Isn't this beautiful? Let's compare this to the school logo. Can you see which one is more beautiful? I would like to hear your response in the class when you get back to me on the portal. So your assignment is going to be, you design exactly this cool logo. So instead of you using this kite logo, use the circle shape. Instead of using the kite shape, rather use the circle shape. The kite shape is much more sensitive and comprehensive than the round shape. The round shape is very easy. You may not need to cut. Just bring your banner on top of this place, and that is all. And you do your molded for exploit. This one is we are live molders. You can also use we are live molders here. Do something beautiful. Design this cool logo and send back to me as your assignment on your portal in your classwork section or your assignment section. So till when next I'm going to be seeing you, we are going to be designing MTN logo, Glow logo, Airtel logo, and some other logos like that. And in the next further classes, maybe when we see physically, we're going to be designing images like letter headings and some other things like business cards and so on and so forth. If you can design perfect logos like these, you're already having a good way in graphics design. So till next time, I'm going to be seeing you in the class. Have a beautiful and wonderful day. Bye bye.